Julian, darling, are you sure you want to get engaged with that adopted daughter? She's not even carrying your child. Charmin stopped dead in her tracks and turned to the source of the voice. She saw her older sister, Tiffany Jordan, and Julian, her fiancé, by the staircase. Of course I knew, Julian replied in his low and throaty voice. I was in the room next to hers when she was assaulted. If she found out that you planned everything, she wouldn't have given you her 15% shares, Julian added, with one arm wrapped around Tiffany's small waist. Tiffany, in her frustration, growled. I don't get it. She was adopted into our family, but why would Grandpa give her 15% of the company shares? Tiffany whined, her face as delicate and deceivingly beautiful as ever. Leaning on Julian's chest, she continued, Julian, darling, do you dislike me for doing that? You must be thinking I'm cruel, don't you? Knowing that I'm not actually related to the Jordan family, you want Charmin over me now, do you? Don't be silly, my love. The second your mom swapped you into the family Jordan, you've already become a member of the Jordan family. Also, Charmin's tacky and ugly. So what if she's a genuine Jordan family member? I wouldn't even love her even if she was royalty. Don't you worry. Once I get a hold of all her shares, I'll leave her for you, and give you a huge engagement party that you deserve. For now, let me make it up to you. Charmin could not believe what she had just heard. Shock shot up her body as though she was struck by lightning. She never knew the child in her body was not Julian's. Julian was not the one who deflowered her, but it was by a complete stranger ordered by her sister instead. That she was, in fact, the Jordan family's actual heiress, but her identity was swapped by Tiffany's mother. Charmin would never forget the abuse she had undergone just for being the adopted child. Back then, Tiffany was her only source of comfort, the big protective sister who told her it was okay to not study, and just have fun. All this time, Charmin thought Tiffany was the closest thing to a family, that she would give Tiffany all her best gifts, and opportunities given by their grandpa, including the opportunity to study abroad in America. Never did she expect that Tiffany was the one ruining her life for 18 years. Worse still, her fiancé knew everything all this while, yet he allowed these things to happen. Julian even conspired with her sister. Swash! The unexpected turn of events sent Charmin reeling back in shock, staggering backward, as she knocked down a nearby vase. This alarmed both Tiffany and Julian, both still in bliss in each other's embrace. They looked over with dilated pupils. Charmin, what are you doing here? Julian called out, a vexed frown on his face as he did. Tiffany hastily pushed Julian away and put on her clothes. Charmin, dear, it's not what it seems. This is just a joke. Julian only loves you, Charmin scoffed at Tiffany's feeble choice of words. In love with me. In love with my shares, in love with all my properties, you mean? Julian Cabell, Tiffany Jordan, I want everyone to know the truth today. Charmin scrambled to run downstairs. Everyone was downstairs, guests of the highest class in Burlington City, family friends of both Jordan and Cabell families. Charmin wanted everyone to know Tiffany was the adopted child, that Tiffany was nothing but a cruel and evil woman. Charmin, don't you dare make a scene? Julian held her wrist, stopping her from running. Need I remind you that you're pregnant? If it wasn't for your shares, we wouldn't be having this engagement at all. You've no right to be arrogant. Besides me, nobody else would want a pregnant 18-year-old. Julian was right, she was only 18 years old. She was meant to go to a university, but Tiffany changed everything when she arranged for Charmin's tragedy. Unable to further her studies, her only option was to get engaged with Julian and become a full-time wife that everyone despised. She used to look at the prospects of this future with such fondness, but today's events made her sick to the core. I'd rather die alone than to be with a bastard like you. Charmin swung his hand away and continued running downstairs. It was then the unsettling realization hit Tiffany, if word got out, she would be done for. Charmin. She reached out, and it seemed as though she wanted to hold on to Charmin. Instead, however, she gave Charmin a harsh push. Charmin was caught off guard, and her heavy body fell off the stairs. Her body, round with a child, rammed against the wall. Warm blood began to ooze between her thighs. Julian, darling, what now? What now? I didn't mean it. I wanted to hold her. Tiffany whimpered, though her action did not match her tone. I'm scared. Tiffany cried as her face turned pale with fear. Calm down. She knows our plan, so she deserves this. She asked for this herself. With a barbaric look, he sprinted down the stairs toward the fallen girl. He then gave Charmin's belly a vigorous kick. 1, 2, 3. An excruciating pain pierced through Charmin's belly. This was the man she grew up with, the person who put up with her as an adopted child, the man who promised Charmin her future. How can he be so cruel to her? She hated this. She loathed this. More and more blood stained her white gown. As the floor gradually turned red, it was not long before Charmin, in her infinite pain, succumbed to darkness.